Kris Cruz.
I set the microphone on fire.
Cause I got it going on.
And it goes a little something like this.
The star of our show.
Kris Cruz.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode. This is a special edition of this show because tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you better turn on to ABC's Shark Tank because my good friend Josh Parker is going to be pitching his idea. This is going to be fantastic. And for that, I have Josh Parker on the line to tell me about first his story of the business and kind of motivate us of how can we do a kind of better job on selling ourselves as millennials. And parents, if you're listening, make sure your son or daughter listens to this because this is millennials making waves out there. But first, we have to talk about an email I received from Josh's sister talking about this 21,000 blue tubing going from tree to tree. So Josh, welcome to the program. So let's talk about this blue tubing that you got going on.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. So 21,000 feet of blue tubing. It runs tree to tree to tree through the forest. And that's what collects the sap. That's what the sap comes out of the tree, goes down the tube. We collect it, bring it back to the maple house and boil it into the delicious syrup that we sell.
That's awesome, Josh. You know, I saw you with Glenn on TV about a year and a half ago, like I said at the beginning of the show, and seeing you grow, it's fantastic. But first, a lot of people might not know who you are and might not know what you are selling. So let's kind of do a recap of what do you do. So basically, the nut on the shell is you just sell maple syrup.
Yes, that's right. So, like you said, I was in June of 2015, so you're almost right. It was about a little under a year and a half ago. I was on with Glenn Beck, and I talked to Glenn about how when I was 11 years old, I went on a school field trip. They showed us how to make syrup. I went home, made a little bit. The next year, made a little bit more and a little bit more. And then when I was 15, I decided to take this passion that I had kind of developed and turn it into a real business. And so Parker Maple Farm was formed. And since then, I've just been making syrup and trying to get not only my syrup, but also a couple other more everyday items, maple butter, maple currant candy, into stores throughout the country. And it's been an exciting journey.
Yeah, it's because you already have some product in stores, correct?
Yes, yeah. We're in about 550 stores from California to Massachusetts.
That's just fantastic, man. I'm here down in Florida, and I love your syrup, by the way. So, and it's really good, guys. I'm telling you. So let's do a little bit of soul searching here because the reason I brought you here is because I'm doing this series of entrepreneurial and an entrepreneurial spirit of, us millennials. They think we just don't understand the business, and I don't think that's correct. We do understand it, but we just want to do it differently than our parents did and our grandparents did. So tell me a little bit about why is it that you just want to start your own business? It's not just go to business school and then start a business.
I guess that when I was 15, and I made that choice that I was going to, sacrifice sports, sacrifice much of my social life, and start going after pursuing this business as more of a full-time and really full-blown business. It was more a choice that I didn't want to wait, but I knew that I wanted to make more syrup. I knew that meant more equipment, more money, and why would I wait until after school or after college to do that? And so I decided that if I could do it now when I had no bills, I was living at my parents' house, and I'm only 15, so it just seemed like there was no better time than then to start a business, and I could pursue it and pour everything I had into it and not have to worry about supporting family at the same time.
How long has your company been open?
3 years, just over 3 years.
3 years, and today is the day at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are at ABC's Shark Tank. How is it
That's right.
to feel that you are going to be on ABC Shark Tank?
Well, I guess it all started in January of this year. I did something that I had always dreamed of doing. That was applying to get onto the show, to pitch to the Sharks and show the 10 million weekly viewers my story and show them real maple. I mean, real maple is something that it's not always, people don't always know what real maple is. So getting it in front of the 10 million people is just, is incredibly exciting. And so that's why I applied. And then about a month later, I got an email or a phone call telling me that I went to the next round of casting, went to the next steps, and then went and pitched the business. And now, after a couple months of suspense, we found out that, like you said, tonight at 9:00 Eastern Time, we're going to be on Shark Tank.
Fantastic. So, out of all the sharks that are going to be there, which shark do you just want to partner up with? Because
I think they're all good.
They're all good. I know they're all good, but if I had to pick, to be straight up honest, if I had to pick, I will pick Mark Cuban.
I mean, listen, they're all good. They all have done some incredible things over their business career, and I mean, whether it be Mark Cuban, he's obviously he's done incredible things, or like you said, Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary is a great guy in capitalism and free markets.
Yes, he is.
And limited government, and so I'm about that, and that's always good. So, or Lori Grenier, or Barbara, or Robert Herjavec, they're all so. They're all great, and I would be happy with any of them.
Josh, I want to kind of zone this out just a little bit more. As a millennial, what advice do you have for this generation to kind of like get off their butts and do something with their lives?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is kind of twofold. The issue is kind of twofold. It's, on one side of things, the world is changing, right? I mean, the internet has drastically changed things, smartphones, whatever it is, and just technology is completely changing the way we live, and we live in a totally different world that our parents lived in, our grandparents lived in, and so we have to naturally do things differently and accept those changes, really embrace them, and try to use all of that to the best of our ability. But at the same time as doing that, and at the same time as kind of embracing the good changes, we also have to keep what made the last generation great and what made our grandparents great. And we have to remember that at the end of the day, this whole work-life balance and putting your life on hold while you're trying to start a company or do something else, to go on vacation or something like that, it's not practical. I mean, it's not, you can't grow a company and expect to be able to have the free time that you had before. And so it's kind of finding that balance between what do you do to live in 2016, this new world of technology, while at the same time working just as hard as our parents did, just as hard as our grandparents did, and really holding on to some of those old virtues of hard work, determination, and sticking with something, and being more than anything else, just being loyal to a cause and fighting for it, and really, going after exactly what you want to do.
All right, Josh, last question. What is your next step or your next plan? Because you're about to make it to ABC Shark Tank tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what is next after this? Do you have anything cooking?
Yes, I mean, we'll be. Yes, right now, it's going on Shark Tank, getting in front of those viewers is an incredible opportunity for not only me, but it's an incredible opportunity for the maple industry and for real maple as a whole. So, like you said, I mean, Shark Tank's going to differentiate our brand from any other brand out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're going to be the brand of real maple that was seen on Shark Tank.
Exactly.
And the core of the company has really been to make maple an everyday item and to take that kind of raw commodity of maple syrup, put it into everyday forms like the maple butter or maple cotton candy or whatever else comes down the line, and get it into the national space, get it to where people can buy it and make it nationally available. And that's exactly what we've been doing. That's exactly what we'll continue to do. And Shark Tank's only going to expedite that process and make it even better, and make it so that we can grow this faster and quicker and into more markets than I had ever dreamed of 3 years ago.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for like maple syrup soap or maple syrup beard oil, something like that. Josh, good luck tonight. Tonight, ABC Shark Tank at 9 p.m. Josh is going to be there. Josh, how can people kind of contact you and cheer you on via Facebook or Twitter?
Yes, so our Facebook is Parker's Real Maple, and our Twitter is @Parker's Maple. Our Instagram is @Parker'sRealMaple, and just be active at it. Just tweet at us or share our posts on Facebook, and check out our website parkersmaple.com, and just support it. Contact me. My email is on the website, on the Contact Us, and we'll work together to make my American dream a reality.
And that's what we're here about, man. Josh, good luck tonight. I can't wait to see the results, and I hope, I'm here crossing my fingers, you get either Mark Cuban or Kevin O'Leary, because those are the two guys like I really look up to. So good luck tonight, Josh. Thank you for talking to us, and God bless. What a fantastic story, guys. This could be you. I'm telling you, all you have to do is put some mind into it and some sacrifice. And tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, ABC Shark Tank, Josh Parker is going to be pitching his idea. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to turn on your TV and you're going to cheer him on. So visit my website, KrisCruzblog.com. That is KrisCruzblog.com, or swim by Twitter at RC_KRIS. Thank you so much for listening tonight. Thank you so much for everything, and make sure to come back next week for more episodes here on the Kris Cruz program.
You're listening to the Kris Cruz podcast.